Hey everybody, it's Casey again. What's going on? How are you? Let me flip this around. My name is Hello to all who are here. What's happening, everybody? Casey here. Good to see you. If you're someone who's brand new here, welcome. My name is Casey Zeman. How are you? If this is your first time coming to one of my scopes, do me a favor and put in the chat teach, okay? Yeah, so thank you guys. You know already, Jamil has already put what he is, of course, doing learning. And if you've been here before, put learning. Teach if this is your first time here, and learning if you've been here before. So we have most of you guys are learning. Greg, God, good to see you. Rob, it's great to see you, all these new people that are coming into the room. Here's what we're going to be talking about today. And if you guys don't know me, my name is Casey Zeman. I do Periscopes every once in a while, learning, cool. All about, essentially, it's all about business and marketing, but mostly it's about using the power of live stream and webinars to build a business and brand that you love. If you're an author, expert, thought leader, coach, or consultant, you're at the right place. I am the founder of a software called Easy Webinar that does both live and automated webinars. Great info here. Thank you guys. Thanks for advocating and letting everybody know who are the brand new folks here. We have over 5,000 customers, and of course we're growing all the time. Hey, Jesus is here. What's up, Jesus? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. So for all those people who have been here before, oops, sorry, I hit my mic. Welcome back. For the newbies, I'm excited to meet you and to greet you and to say hello. Yeah, so David Kalber just put what we do. That's my software, Easy Webinar. But most of what I like to do is kind of help you with whatever you might be experiencing. So I don't know, how many of you guys are authors or experts or coaches or consultants? How many of you have, like, say, a business that you're developing? How many times a day do you make a scope? Well, I tend to do scopes probably once or twice a day. Sometimes I do them more, but I've been in high content creation mode. I'm creating a new YouTube course, so I have been very kind of MIA. Okay, so I haven't been around as much. Consulting, awesome. Okay, so we have some consultants that come through. Do we have anybody who has a physical store, you know, the author, coach, and consultant? Awesome, Leanne. Do you have a physical store? Do you sell stuff e-commerce or something like that? Any of these people that are here, let me know. I want to know what everybody does. But so what I teach, guys, you can post your postcast program is awesome. Thank you, Bill Nye. No, I'm not Bill Nye. I might look like a little bit of Bill Nye. Shoes, I'm not wearing any shoes, and I am not. Oh, you sell shoes online. Okay, cool. Awesome, Gil. Cool, that's awesome. I'm launching a guitar course in Brazil. Sweet. Awesome, you guys. So here's what we talk about, coaching, trying to sell a brick and mortar biz. So, smarter than Bill Nye. Oh, I see. So yes, thank you. I appreciate it. Create and network. Right, that's the topic that we're talking about today. So here's the thing. Question for you guys that have businesses, that are trying to build businesses, that are trying to establish themselves. Do you think it's better to network or create? What do you think? Is it more important? I'm working on my membership site. Andrea Ayers is here. Awesome, you guys. Follow Andrea. Andrea teaches everything there is to know about selling physical goods. Okay, she's awesome. Yeah, really, what does he do? I don't know. Yeah, yay, balance of both. So yeah, so what do you think? Is it better to network or to hustle and create? What do you think is more important? And I love what you said, David. And it's not like you're spoiling anything. I think that's very true. I think it's a question of finding the balance. But you're right. I'm still interested in finding out what you guys think. So Andrea says network. Want to create coaching sites. Okay, both. Diane says, who else do we have? Guys, put it in the chat. What you think? Is it better to network or better to create? Better to network or better to create? And I have somewhat of an opinion on it, but I'm actually curious what you guys think too. So hustle and create, then network. Network can inspire creativity. Network, hustle and create, then network to spread the word and have something to show. Okay, cool. Network. Okay, cool. So we see kind of a mixed blend. So first off, do me a favor, if this is your first time here, or if you have been here before, if you feel like this could be fun, a good bit of topic for your friends and followers and fans, please swipe right and click share to Twitter. If you're on an iPhone, swipe up. If you're on an Android, you could share. Thank you, Lauren. Casey is the founder of Easy Webinar, a program that helps you leverage the power of webinars. Thank you so much, David, for explaining, for helping folks understand that you create better when you network. Right. So here's my thought to this. I truly believe that it is a healthy balance of the two, but I do feel that networking is probably one of the most powerful things you can do in your business, because anytime you can connect with people realistically in a real situation, whether we're doing a Periscope like this or whether I'm going to a presentation and I'm meeting other people and connecting with them, networking is where it's at. But here's the thing. You have to network the right way. You have to see and decide based on when you get to a certain place. Tater message gets it right. Simple, fun, low overhead. Why didn't I think of these things? Both, right, exactly. So once you get to a certain point in business, you have to determine if you should always be, say, taking on particular jobs or, like speaking at specific events. You have to also determine what your outreach is, okay? And if networking and potentially going to, speak on a podcast or going to speak at an event that's 3,000 miles away, if it's going to be beneficial to you, more so than hustling and sitting down and creating your course, okay? There's going to be a point where people will ask you to come speak at their events or, network with them, and you have to determine if that's going to overall serve you in what you're doing. Because sometimes, now networking is very important, especially if you're always networking up, okay? Do you know what I mean when I say networking up? Okay? It's always kind of finding that next circle, okay, to add yourself to. So if you're networking up, it's important to do so. And we always have opportunities that come and go, whether it's being able to network with the President of the United States or anybody. But here, the thing about it is that you have to determine when it's going to be most beneficial for you, because sometimes it might not be. Sometimes you need to put blinders on and just focus on building your course, okay? Just focus on building your course. That's sometimes what you have to do. But you have to find the balance. You have to find the healthy balance, because networking, getting out, building relationships with people will help you to get your course out there. So it's a healthy balance of the two. It really is. But you have to determine when it's going to be most important and when it's going to serve you the best, okay? Because oftentimes, you might go to speak at an event, and that event is, as I said, 3,000 miles away. There's maybe 200 people there, or 300 or 400 people there, and you have to determine, based on wherever you're at in your business, if that's going to ultimately serve you, or if it's going to slow down your momentum, okay? You have to determine if going and networking is going to slow down your momentum. So I think that it's going to be on you. So I actually, as you see, I did not take a firm stance. I actually said that it really depends, because I think it does depend. But ultimately, one of the best ways that I built up my business was networking, connecting with the right people, talking to the right folks, and building, more importantly, relationships with those people. Not just talking with them, but helping them, doing stuff with them and for them. And that's what it is. Sometimes it's cost you time and energy. I didn't quite see what you said, but that's what I believe. I believe that it really depends. And sometimes you're not in a space where you want to network. Have you ever been there where you're like, oh man, I can't go down to that conference? Have you ever been there? Have you ever gone to a conference? Here's just me venting for a little bit, or actually a rant. Have you ever gone to a conference and you are like dead tired, and yes, I've been there, and you just don't go into the conference. Like you get there and maybe you're jet lagged, and you just don't go down there to network, and then you feel terrible for it. You're trying to get some sleep because you're like, if I get some sleep, I'll be better with networking. But then you never network. You never fall asleep because you're worried about you not networking. But you're fixated on, wow, I should be down there networking, and you're not doing it. I've been there before. I think we all have, especially if you're an introvert by nature. Yeah. Oftentimes I go to events, and I was just at Podcast Movement and felt like being by myself for the first day that I was there. Yeah, I tend to do that too. When I go to events, sometimes I just need to kind of reset because you can get super overwhelmed. And I hope that was an awesome event. Wish I could have been there. So cool. Yeah, I wish I was there too. Andrea, I'm doing a push for my new podcast, the Webinar Lab. I've been doing a kind of a hearts contest, an easy webinar giveaway, and been building it up. So maybe by next year, I'll maybe go and take a look and check it out. Online, it's hard to scale without right networking contacts. It's very true. It's really true. You kind of need the right contacts in order, to really get yourself out there. But you have to make sure it is the right people. Like and it's okay to make connections with everyone. I mean that's the idea. I have a problem sometimes with saying no. How many of you guys have ever had a problem with saying no? I'm kind of a yes man. Anyone else a yes person? Anyone? Because I have been. I've been the yes. Okay, yeah. So I have a hard time saying no. And that was actually the biggest, that was my big thing that I wanted to do for 2014. I said to myself, I'm going to not say yes so much in 2014. In 2013, I said yes to everything, and I did literally everything. I got a little burnt out. But I started saying no to certain things in 2014, which allowed me to hustle more, which allowed me to do more in my business. It was weird because I was saying no to opportunities of speaking gigs and things like that, but I still was able to amplify my business. So it is a give and take, not me, LOL, only to Dagan Smith. I always say yes. Nice, nice. Well, good. Some people do, some people don't, but I think it's important to find the balance of saying no in your business. Yeah, boundaries, exactly. And saying yes, and knowing and not beating yourself up when you feel like you say no to things that can benefit you, or feel like you're saying yes to things that don't, okay? We always beat ourselves up about the opportunities that we miss, or the opportunities that that we shouldn't have taken, that take us down the wrong path. And I feel like it's just a better system to be able to allow yourself to move on from any opportunity that you feel is missed, or any opportunity that you feel you went down the wrong path for. So it's almost like you just have to learn and adapt from those things, right? But always, here's my belief, always have a spontaneous reaction to things, right? Like if you feel like, if you're at an event and you know that you should go up to this person and maybe do an impromptu video with them, try to stop yourself from saying, well, people are going to look at me, or I don't know if I'm going to know what to say. I feel like that's one of my problems that I've always had. It's like being able to step up and just say, take those risks more often. I think that, that when you are in a situation of networking, allow yourself to take the risks, but don't stops us from succeeding. Yeah, but don't always feel like you have to network if it's going to impede you from getting the work that you need to get done. Okay, right? So that's a little bit of my rant, and that's a little bit of networking versus creation and what's more important, because obviously both are, but you just have to be very specific about who you're networking with. Sorry, Casey, I have to run. I'm hosting a webinar in 20 minutes. Awesome, Titch. We'll see you later. That's about it for this particular Periscope. I might do another Periscope because my wife isn't back home yet. She and I were going to go on a date night, but she's not here, so I'm assuming that I am now going to be doing another Periscope, maybe about webinars. So guys, if this is your first time here, if you have been here before, I have a mastermind group where we talk about all these strategies. We talk about building a business and brand you love using the power of live video, automated webinars, and of course other broadcasting strategies. If you want to learn more about it, you can go to tribeminded.com. That's tribeminded.com. And you can join the mastermind. It's a Facebook group. You can also get access to all of my different stuff, such as, date night, yep. All of my different stuff, such as my promotion video guide. Also, you can get my full webinar blueprint. Okay, I'm the founder of Easy Webinar. We have over 5,000 customers, so I teach a specific method for launching your business with webinar. Thank you, David, for putting that in the chat. Launching your business with webinars, 20,000 hearts till you get to 600,000 tap hearts. Thank you so much, Anthony. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Maybe I'll get there tonight. We'll see. Of course, come into Tribe Minded, and you'll get my webinar blueprint as well. You'll learn about the 6 things that you can do in your webinars to increase your conversions. It's essentially my 6-figure blueprint for running a webinar. It's the 6-figure webinar blueprint, essentially. That's one thing. You're also going to get my event launch blueprint as well, and you're going to learn how to do automated webinars. That's, boom, what I talk about in that particular course. And if you go to tribeminded.com, you can get access to it. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate everybody coming to this particular event. If you were just getting here just now, you can, of course, watch the replay. Tribeminded.com. Thank you so much, Anthony Vega. You rock. Yay, I was just approved in today. Yeah, you were. I saw that you came through. We're just building it up. We have about 700 people in there right now, so we'll push more folks in there. Thanks, Casey. Of course, David. Thank you to all who came on for watching this presentation. I might do another one pretty soon before date night happens. My wife is not home from her boxing class. I'm like, where are you? We're going on date night, girl. Where are you? But it's okay. I'm going to do another Periscope. And we are running a hearts contest because I just launched the Webinar Lab podcast. Right now, I think we're at number 24 in business iTunes. We're growing. We have about 23 or 24 reviews that were in there. Some of you have said that you've left reviews and they might be approved for tomorrow. Some of you are in the UK and various other countries that said that's going to also be showing up as well. So everybody, there's 5 people that can win the Easy Webinar license at $477. It's a part of the Heart Contest, but also you would go to easywebinar.com/iTunes and you would go subscribe and rate and review, honestly, and that was it. So you can watch some of the previous Periscopes on that if you want to, or go into my Twitter feed and you can learn how you can participate in the contest. It's some fun stuff. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you all being here. You are all amazing, and I will see you in the next scope. Okay, talk to you later.